On the vast, sun-drenched plains of Africa, life was buzzing with activity. A herd of zebras happily munched on fresh, sweet grass. Nearby, a troop of monkeys chattered as they peeled bright yellow bananas, and a family of elephants shared a giant, juicy melon, their rumbles of contentment echoing across the savannah. Everyone was busy. Everyone was happy, except for one. Leo the lion sat under a shady acacia tree, a sly smirk on his face. He watched the other animals with a lazy eye. Hunt? Why should I hunt? He thought to himself. Why put in all that work when I can just take? With that greedy thought, he sprang to his feet. First, he sauntered over to the zebras. With a mighty ROAR, he sent them scattering in fear. He then lowered his head and took a big bite of the grass they had been enjoying. It was tough and dry. Ooh, he grumbled, spitting it out. His eyes then fell on the monkeys in the trees. With a powerful leap, he shook the branches, causing the terrified monkeys to drop their bananas and flee. He scooped up a bunch, peeled one, and took a bite. It was too sweet and mushy for his liking. Still not satisfied, he spotted some birds pecking at the ground. He charged at them, scattering them into the sky, and gobbled up the wriggling worms they had found. They tasted like dirt. His stomach was starting to feel strange, but his pride wouldn't let him stop. Finally, he approached the elephants. He let out his most intimidating roar, puffing out his chest. "I am the king of the savannah," he bellowed. "I take what I want." He snatched a large piece of their melon and devoured it, not even bothering to enjoy the taste. For a moment, Leo felt powerful and satisfied. He had a full belly without lifting a paw to hunt. But that feeling didn't last. Soon, his stomach began to twist and turn. A sharp pain shot through him, and it wasn't long before he was groaning, curled up on the ground. The mix of grass, bananas, worms, and melon was a disaster inside him. He stumbled over to the zebras, clutching his belly. "Please," he moaned, "help me. My stomach hurts so much." But the lead zebra just turned its back. "You never helped us find fresh pastures," it said coolly. "You only scared us away." Desperate, Leo dragged himself to the monkeys. "I feel so sick," he pleaded. "Do you know any leaves that can help?" The monkeys simply chattered from high in the branches. "You only took from us," one called down. "Why should we help you?" His last hope was the elephants. He approached the large matriarch, his roar now a weak whimper. "Please, I made a mistake. I need help." The elephant looked down at him with sad, wise eyes. "You called yourself a king, but you acted like a thief. Now, you're on your own," she said, and led her family away. Exhausted and in pain, Leo collapsed under a baobab tree, truly alone. He had never felt so miserable. He realized his pride and greed had cost him everything. Just then, a slow, steady movement caught his eye. It was Tina the tortoise, making her way past him. She stopped and looked at him, her ancient eyes filled not with anger, but with concern. "What's wrong, Leo?" she asked gently, with a weak, shuddering sigh. He confessed everything. "I was greedy," he whispered. "I stole from everyone, and now I'm sick and alone. Nobody will help me." Tina nodded calmly. "Actions always have consequences, Leo. But true strength isn't about taking. It's about admitting when you're wrong. If you truly promise to change your ways, I will help you." Overwhelmed with gratitude, Leo quickly and sincerely agreed. Tina, wise in the ways of the earth, found some special healing herbs and led him to a clean spring for water. She stayed with him, and slowly, very slowly, his stomach settled and his strength returned. The next morning, a humbled Leo gathered all the animals. He stood before them, not as a proud king, but as a remorseful neighbor. He lowered his head in shame. "I'm sorry," he said, his voice clear and true. "I was selfish and cruel. From now on, I will hunt for myself, and I promise to share what I can." The savannah was silent for a long moment. Then, the wise old elephant stepped forward. "We hear your words, Leo. We forgive you. But remember this: a true king protects his kingdom. He doesn't steal from it. From that day forward, Leo kept his promise. He became a skilled hunter, providing for himself. He always left scraps for the smaller creatures and stood guard for the herds. He learned that respect was earned, not taken. One afternoon, the monkeys playfully swung down and offered him a banana. Leo laughed, a real, genuine laugh. No thanks, my friends. My stomach still remembers the lesson. And for the first time, Leo the lion was truly the king of the Savannah King, loved by all. Thanks so much for watching our story today. If you enjoyed Leo's journey, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more tailies. We'll see you next time.